Hello students, I am Nidishra Swagalwadi, your science teacher, Sankalp Learning Solutions. In the last class, we discussed regarding the sources of energy and also our environment. And in that way, in the sources of energy, we discussed two types of sources, which is called renewable resource as well as non-renewable resource. Renewable is it will be generated after some time. Non-renewable, which will not be generated further. It will be exploited more. Okay, how to manage such resources that we are going to learn in this concept. So let us begin. So here you can see, I think the screen is visible for you. Yes. So here, natural resource. What is natural resource? As the name indicates, the resource which is obtained from nature are called as natural resources. For example, we will get air from nature, we will get water, we will get wood, oil, wind, energy, iron, minerals, everything from the nature. So such resources are termed as natural resources, guys. So these natural resources, as I said, again classified as renewable and non-renewable. For example, oil. Oil is what it is a fossil fuel. It is formed when all the plants and animals are buried inside the earth for a million of years. So nowadays we are using it. Oil is nothing but petrol and diesel. So if we use it in a large quantity, if we waste it, so the future generation will not get this because it is a non-renewable, cannot be regenerated. Okay, coal is also a non-renewable resource, right? Now, so in natural resource, as we can say, they will get over renewable and non-renewable. Non-renewable, they will get over for a time being if we use it. So human activities causes lot of waste of non-renewable resources such as air, water, such as coal, petroleum, natural gas, etc. Right? So renewable resources are, as I said, water. We will get the rain, sunlight from the solar energy, air. So these all can be regenerated, guys, right? So that is why these are called renewable resources. So why we have to manage? As I said, so the non-renewable resources are limited. They are not what we can say. They are not in a large quantity. Means they will not regenerate time to time. They will not be produced time to time. For example, if you use coal extensively, so for our future generation, there will be no coal at all. If coal has to be formed, again, million of years has to be passed. So many natural resources harvesting industries are heavy polluters. For example, in the source of energy, we learned thermal power plant. Using the coal, they will generate electricity. So extensive use of coal releases smoke, which causes air pollution. Right? Right? Then natural resource management can be cost effective. By streamlining harvesting and production processes, we can save industries and well as money. So we have to adapt technology economically and as well as pollution friendly. Right? Then, what is the need? The first point is judicious use of natural resources, avoiding wastage. There should be strict laws that this person has used only this much of natural resource, like that. Long-term planning. Long-term planning. We should not only plan for upcoming 10 years. We should plan for upcoming 100 years, 1,000 years, like that. The exploitation of natural resources should not be for benefit of a few people. It should be benefit for the country, for the whole world. So that kind of thinking should be there. While extracting and using natural resources, we should always also think about safe disposal. Means we should not what is that dispose the waste of natural resources like that only. To minimize the pollution, safe disposal should be needed. Okay. Next, environmental problems. What we are facing, environmental problems. We often hear about environmental problems, for example, global level problems like global warming. Then, and also to regulate that, we have many national and international laws and many days, many we can say missions. Okay, so the first one, management of natural resource. So here the first we are going to learn is about the pollution of the Ganga. The pollution of Ganga. We know Ganga river, right? So the Ganga runs its course about 2,500 kilometer. The length of a river is 2,500 kilometer from the Gangotri. Okay, just a minute. Okay, from the Gangotri, okay, Himalayas to Ganga Sagar in the Bay of Bengal. That much it will flow. So it is being turned into a drain because it became a garbage. Now it is very pure, it is clean. Okay, it is being turned into drain by more than 100 towns and cities. It will cross 100 of towns and cities from like Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, West Bengal. So almost all the cities will put garbage into that river, which causes pollution in that river. So that river looks like a sewage water. In addition, a pollution and a human welfare, human activities like bathing, washing and clothes, washing the clothes, immersion of the ashes, immersion of the idols. So this all caused the Ganga to be polluted. So for that, to minimize it, Ganga Action Plan was proposed. So what is this Ganga Action Plan? Awareness about the problems caused by pollution of Ganga. So who are directly or indirectly polluting the Ganga, right? So here, once this awareness rises, some action will be usually taken. Now the action you can see, Ganga is no longer polluted. It is a cleanest river now. It is by this Ganga Action Plan. So this multi-crore project came about in 1985, but came into existence, came into action recently in 2019, 2020, right? So Ganga Action Plan, it is in 1986 launched by Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi that time. So the problem was a human waste and industrial waste used to be dumped in the Ganga, as well as the religious events like the festival, pujas and all, the idols, and the waste of the puja created during the puja and all, that all used to dump in the action in the Ganga. So this is regarding the Ganga Action Plan, which usually work nowadays. Now we can see a cleanest Ganga river. Next, we have coliform bacteria. So, regarding coliform bacteria, it is a type of bacteria which is present in the environment, which will usually live in the feces, in the excreta of the warm-blooded animals like humans. So this coliform bacteria will not actually cause any illness or any harm, but its presence in the drinking water, its presence in the food, it causes rise to the disease-causing organism. Disease-causing organism will increase by the presence of this bacteria inside the water. So if you drink it, you will get the disease. Okay. The next concept is 3R in that. 3R. So now it has been converted into 4R. So regarding the concept of 4R, what are these 4R? Where it is used, in which strategy it is used, how we are implementing this strategy nowadays. That all we are going to learn in the next session of this lesson. I hope the lesson is clear for you. This is a very general lesson where we have to learn by thinking, by observing our environment, what is going around in our country. Right? So this is nothing but awareness lesson, guys. Okay, so please read it and contribute to the environment, contribute to the natural resources in a more positive way. Okay, let us meet in the next session. Until that, take care. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.